Hey guys, welcome to game 2 of 3 between Stephano and FXO.Leenock. Of course, this is just the ladder. It was from Stephano's replay pack, but I'm just doing them in groups of games because it is so cool just to see how the players play against each other, because you see all the different styles. If I did these games kind of separated, you wouldn't really be able to pick apart the styles between the games, how they kind of matter. It's not as good as a show match, not as good if there's money on the line, but it's still interesting nonetheless, and hey, it makes my life easy because I never have to go back and say, hey, did I cast Stephano and Leenock? Can I cast that game? Did I already do it? I don't have to do that because I can just look, oh, I've casted Stephano and Leenock. Can't do any more of those. I don't have to look for the game I did not cast. This map, I believe, is Entombed Valley. And I believe, I haven't played too much on this map. Stephano and Leenock. We'll see exactly what happens. The last game, Stephano went for a hatch first, and I can't really tell when he got so far behind. The food count was even, and then Leenock just skyrocketed 30 ahead of Stephano out of nowhere when he started that Roach production, which Stephano didn't do. I'm guessing that's how the 30 differential came out. But Leenock just looked so good last game. We'll see if he can hold it up. Will he 3-0 Stephano, or will Stephano come back? We'll find out. And even if Leenock wins this game, there's still another game for you guys. Isn't that awesome? Leenock is going to be going in for the hatch first opener. Entombed Valley is pretty big. And of course, with multiple bases, he is going to feel safe taking the hatch first, and so is Stephano. I have seen, who was it? There's a Zerg player, I think Dongre Goo I've seen stream on this map quite a bit. No, Zenio. And Zenio favors the hatch first opener. However, this is the map where I saw like his opponent go Ling Bling and actually beat Zenio just about the same time all his minerals got completely depleted. It was the longest Ling Bling micro war I have ever seen. It was a wonder his opponent did it off of one hatch. It was just amazing. I don't know who his opponent was, but that game, possibly the best Ling Bling I have ever seen. And we do have Leenock going for the hatch, then the gas, then the pool. So he is going to have a very fast speed. Stephano not doing the same thing, as you do see his gas and his pool was started before his gas. So he's just going to be trying to get his queen out a little bit earlier, going to delay the gas for probably about 20 gas. I think Stephano will be behind. Let's see, when he gets to 1, 2, 4, 8, 0, 40 gas he is behind. That actually is pretty big, but not the biggest of deals. I mean, it's only gas in the early stages of the game. Gas really comes out at the late stages, and I guess the Ling Bling does require a lot of gas, but Stephano has a great opener. He is amazing at ZVZ, but so is Leenock. His partner is Lucky for you. Well, not Lucky for you. It's FXO's Lucky now, because FXO did buy out the Faux U team some time ago. If you haven't seen the GSL today, January 11th, watch Lucky versus Idra. That was some awesome ZVZ, and do yourself a favor and watch Lucky versus MVP, as that is possibly one of the best ZVT series I have ever seen. So jealous our Toasted and Tasteless get to cast all the good games, but we have some pretty good games here too, so it's pretty cool. We do have Stephano running away. He does get a scout, sees the hatch up, sees the queen, etc., etc. And also, what I don't envy about Tasteless and Otosis, I didn't have to put up with TVTs for the better part of the year. But right now we do have Leenock getting the complete scout on Stephano, gets the drone count, gets the gas. Oh my god, has Leenock just seen everything Stephano is doing. And well, Stephano can't be feeling too happy about himself, fully exposed like that. And now, oh my god, he's even gonna know he doesn't get that drone. Oh man, that was a clutch extractor. Now the spine crawler gonna be poking at Impaler Tentacle. Someone told me to look at the name and I'm laughing. Impaler Tentacle. That is a funny name on a spine crawler. But we do have speed now out for Leenock. It did finish before Stephano. Both players are getting the Bailey's Nest, and Stephano, he is the red Zerg in this game, by the way. He is going to be building 6 drones. Leenock is now building 10 Lings. The drone count, Stephano up by 2. And now we have 4 Baneleys morphing in, going to be going over to Stephano's base. Stephano, though, will have 2 Spine Crawlers, and Spine Crawlers deal with the Banelings very well. Stephano's starting to take out these rocks. Leenock does see that, so he may be thinking Stephano wants to take a third base because, honestly, If you don't want to take this base, don't take those rocks out. Generally, the rocks can mean bad things. That opens up a whole new path, and oh my god, 2 banelings for 4 right there. Leenock making a pretty big blunder, keeping all those banelings grouped up. That's why I say always send them out in groups of 2. Don't keep 4 clustered together, because that is a very good trade. Going to this lost type, you can see Stephano ahead by about 100. And now those banelings do go down, but man, do you feel happy when you kill 4 banelings with just 2? Stephano does have this one overload here, and I think Leenock should take that out, or I don't know. It's always been a big question that players have always wondered, is it better to miss an inject and take out an overlord, or is it better just to leave it there? And it all comes down to, I think, if you want to go and do the attack. If you're attacking them and putting the pressure on, definitely, I think, take away the overlord right by the base. And Leenock can even see there's no overlord for some time. And missed a little bit of action there. Looks like a baneling did take out a few lings. Supply still very even. And so much chaos being done there. Stephano making a small mistake, losing his 2 banelings to the 1 baneling. Now Stephano going to be chasing those 3 lings out. But, as I was saying, missing an inject and a ling bling war absolutely sucks. But them seeing whenever you move out sucks even more. Stephano is going to be taking his 3rd base. And it looks like Leenock is going to be putting pressures on with roaches. But again, this one overlord's here. Stephano will be seeing this. Sees all the roaches moving out, and he builds 5 roaches. And, no, that's Leenock building 5 roaches. Stephano is building 5 as well. He is just maxing those roaches out because, again, he knows this is coming. So, he's going to get in defensive posture, going to stop attacking these rocks, cancel this one hatch, say, I cannot take that base. I know he's moving out. I know he has a lot of roaches, so I can just defend this. If Stephano didn't see that with that overlord, there's always the chance that he would have been building drones when this attack came out. But Leenock, he is just morphing in a lot of banelings. That is 12 banelings morphing in, and his +1 missile attack is just about done, but so is Stephano's. So Leenock trying to hit a +1 timing right here, runs a ling in, sees the roaches on it +1, so he's like, okay, I got this. Sending his lings in, but 4 lings that go down to just 2. Now those banelings take out a spine call, going to try to connect on the roaches, but as you do see, Leenock's roaches are more injured because Stephano got better baneling hits. And now Leenock has to retreat. Stephano's +1 does come out before Leenock's, but it doesn't matter. They came out at the same time. The thing is, Stephano just had more. Leenock would have had that advantage if his banelings connected, or his +1 came out significantly ahead. But Stephano doing virtually the same thing without getting those banelings. Easily holds, and now is putting the pressure on Leenock. Leenock actually in a little bit of trouble. 86 supply to 75 supply, and Stephano ahead by 7 drones. He is going to be taking another expansion, and Leenock going to try to do a counter-attack on this 3rd base, trying to pull some units back from Stephano. Stephano is going to come back, defend against this, and the hatch doesn't look like it will get canceled. Meanwhile, his overlord right here, he is going to be sending in 1 roach, and sees, okay, you do have your 3rd base as well. But keep in mind, Stephano is ahead by a lot of drones. Looks like 12 drones ahead of Leenock. And he already has his lair. Leenock just starting his lair. So Stephano, I don't know how else to explain it. Stephano really far ahead. But actually, maybe I'm wrong. 97 and 107 supply to 93. It's not the biggest differential. But as you do see, Stephano is getting his +2 attack eons before Leenock. And those upgrades definitely will play a big role. Already has +1 carapace, and Leenock doesn't even have that. So Stephano will be at 2-1, while Leenock is only at 1-0. Leenock has a cluster of overlords deciding, we probably should split up. Yeah, smoking time's over. Let's go back. Let's see what's going on around the map. And I don't think he sees Stephano moving out, actually. But he is building roaches of his own because he knows his army is definitely small. And knows he's coming because, well, he passed under the overlord at the watchtower. And Leenock getting in position. But Stephano hitting this +2 timing. It's only 20 seconds away from finishing. Stephano, though, gonna power his way up. He does have the +1 carapace, which Leenock does not have, and has more roaches. 26 to 21. Stephano coming ahead. 2 Spineclaw is going to try to be burrowing up here, but they're not going to be coming in time as all the roaches are going down. More roaches are coming, but the +1 has finished for Stephano. His +2 carapace is going to be finishing before Leenock's +2 weapons. So there will be a time where Stephano is at 2-2 while Leenock at 1-0. And man, is that going to make a big difference. We have a bunch of overlords just seeing Stephano's 4th base. He is expanding behind this. Stephano not attacking the best spot. These roaches get such a good concave, but Stephano just steamrolling ahead as he is at 2-1. Leenock at 1-0, and Stephano will be taking that 2nd game, so we will be going into the 3rd. Which person will win in this mini BO3 scenario we created? And actually, let's pull up SC2 gears. And SC2 gears is up, so we're going to go and find that game. There's 2 Entombed Valleys. And for the record, I'm just not casting this game because it's below 6 minutes. That's why I say you got the 3. I don't like casting games below 10 minutes normally. I wouldn't cast this one, but I mean, how cool is a BO3 scenario? And is this the right game? Yeah, it is. So, whoa. Both players have great injects, but Leenock, 7.6 seconds. And that is something I have never seen before. That is so ridiculously low. Leenock, 75% average spawning ratio. Stephano, 72%. But 7.6 seconds, that is impressive. And if Leenock didn't mess this one part up during his Ling Bling, it looks like he would have had almost perfect injects with like a 4-second average gap if he didn't miss the one right here. And that's only 1 inject that he missed. That really screws him up. He didn't really miss any injects on his first hatch. The natural hatch, of course, looks like it missed 1 inject out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I think 27 injects, he missed 2. He missed 1 right here, but he doesn't have the queen there anymore. The queen got taken down. So 26 injects, missing 1. That is impressive. It looks like Stephano did miss about 1.5 to 2, which is a lot more than Leenock. Going in this game info, you do see Stephano with more APM again. Leenock seeing around 150, but as you do see, Leenock obviously had great micro that game. He made a few mistakes grouping up Banelings, but that's not due to his APM. And had such good injects, so that just shows you APM doesn't mean more. And I think Leenock, I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, but I think Leenock kind of beat himself that game. Stephano played marvelously, but as I look at the injects, I think Leenock may have outplayed him, but he just made a few mistakes. And those mistakes were grouping up his Banelings. Like he missed the 4 early on, that sucked. And then during that one battle, a lot of Banelings went down that didn't need to, and that sucked more. And I'm not saying Stephano played poorly. I'm just saying Leenock made that one mistake, and Stephano capitalized on it and put Leenock in his place. I mean, I'm not talking down on Stephano. Obviously, seeing a mistake by that and taking advantage of it is really hard to do. But if Leenock didn't make that mistake, he is playing so well. But Stephano just playing a bit better. And by so well, I mean mechanically, Leenock was well. Stephano had better decision-making and micro in battles. There we go. I think that was good by both sides. And we will be going in Game 3, so stay tuned, guys.